Jim Wiggett, CEO of Bebe Stores, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Pleasure, Ruben.
Now, you've been in the current job about 6 months. You served as interim CEO for about 6 months before that. Now, when the board voted you on to become CEO, they said one of the things they were really impressed with was that you were executing on the turnaround strategy. How is that going?
Actually, the turnaround strategy is going extremely well. We're right on plan. There was a need to rebrand ourselves, to change the financial structure of the company, and to get the product right. And the teams have really pulled together and done that, and the customer's responding.
One of those big parts of that turnaround plan obviously has also been the stores and rebranding the stores and making them look very different than they did before, yes. A project that you started last summer. How is that going, and is it driving more people into the stores?
Well, part of the presentation in the stores previously were in pieces, items, in color palettes. The customer doesn't shop that way. I don't know a woman on earth that walks into a store and says, I'm buying blue today. So what we've done is gone into lifestyles. We believe that there are multiple dimensions to a woman's life, and if we address those with a point of view, she'll respond to that. So our stores now, if you go in, we'll show you a business chic, we'll show you a dressy casual, we'll show you a party, we'll show you athletic. You have the ability to wander the store and respond to your purpose for coming into the store. And the customer has really responded very well for us.
You mentioned that women don't shop by color palette, but by the sorts of products that they want to have in their closets.
Right.
Who is the Bebe shopper today? I've watched the company over the past decade, and it seems like it's gone from, catering to the teen set, to catering to the 20-something, to catering to the more affluent woman. Who's the Bebe shopper today?
There's a misnomer. I think there is a perception out there that the Bebe customer is a young 20-year-old party girl. And the reality is she's not. The average age of the Bebe customer is 32. She ranges low 20s to high 40s. It's a woman who takes care of herself. It's a woman who's confident. She wants to be noticed. So that gives us a broad range to work with. There have been paradigm changes inside the company's history where different directions have been taken by a top-down approach, and it hasn't been working. And so what we did was settle down, go back to our roots, pay attention to who our customer is, pick our lane, and stay in it. And again, she's responded very well, and the company understands its own DNA really well.
Looking at fast fashion, the Uniqlos of the world, the H&Ms, the Joe Fresh, it seems that fashion really kind of turns every couple, it doesn't even last an entire season. It
Sure.
turns really quickly.
Right.
Your plan to obviously change the seasons 8 times a year, 6-week seasons. How do you move forward with that in terms of increasing margins, making sure that you've got the right product that's differentiated from what those other fast fashion companies are offering?
So understand, we're a vertical retailer, so we design our own product. So it is unique from concept all the way through delivery to the store. That's an advantage for us. If you look at our positioning, fast fashion below us that is buying and selling in millions, we can't compete there, we're not going to be there. You go to the top, the prestige brands, we're never going to be at that level either. We understand where we are from both a price point, value offering standpoint, and our customer base. So we're staying there. That means she wants to have something that's unique. She wants something special. She wants better fabrications, she wants detail to it, she wants trim to it, but she wants it at a value price point. So our designers are very focused on our 6 lifestyles and making sure that they're on trend and that they understand what color palettes, what fabrications are coming. And then we control the sausage making process, if you will, to make sure that vision makes it into the store. And by doing that 8 times a year, there's a currency to it, there's a freshness to it. Women wearing fashion products don't want to run into themselves at a business event or at a party or out on the street. They want to believe that they're showing their authentic personality, who they are, their image in their own mind, if you will. So by having products that rotate with regularity, and once they're sold, they're not repeated, they're not replenished, she knows she's got a unique look as she picks through the items and dresses herself.
You've got about 165 stores.
Correct.
Is there an opportunity now with the turnaround strategy to close more of those stores? Is there a bigger opportunity perhaps online or overseas?
So we have 165 stores in the U.S., as you say. We have 35 outlet stores, actually 36. We just opened one a week ago in the United States. And then we operate in about 20 countries internationally. And our online business at the moment is about 15% of our business. So it's a good business. It's a good element. We see opportunities actually in all of those, but the scale of our store presence probably isn't going to significantly change. When it makes sense, we'll close a store. When it makes sense, we'll open a store, but we'll stay at probably this sort of scale. We will open more outlets. That's a very good division for us. It's very profitable. We see massive opportunity on an international level. It's something we're going to pursue. We think there's opportunities to do domestic wholesale businesses. E-commerce we believe in strongly. I obviously came from Sephora.com. I believe in the e-commerce world. So this is a brand that by settling down and paying attention to the details and having a product it believes in now, we're in a position where we can grow without having to scale ourselves internally to do it.
You mentioned wholesale retail. What sorts of stores do you want to be in? Do you want to have Bebe product in some of the big department stores?
Absolutely. It's a natural for us to go there. That's a customer that I want to educate to where the new Bebe product is. I want to capture her interest and have her then visit one of our boutiques. So we very naturally will move in that direction.
You mentioned the opportunities at the outlet level. Why are there so many opportunities there these days versus a decade ago?
Well, if you think from a pricing strategy, we have sort of three core price points. One is an opening price point, as all brands have. Then we have a core price point, and we're moving up to a sort of purple black label level, if you will, the higher extensions of each of the categories. I can do my core and my high end in my Bebe boutiques, and I can do my opening price point in my outlets, and it broadens my customer appeal and my customer base. Outlets then become a feeder system to the core brand.
Jim, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Ruben, pleasure.
That was Jim Wiggett, CEO of Bebe Stores in New York at the NASDAQ market site. I'm Ruben Ramirez, and you're watching The Street.